A failed group buy, lost money, community trust at an all-time low, and yet, this keyboard has the balls to come back. This is the Synovia Round 2, and this time, it is trying to make things right. Hey everyone, welcome back to Scoop Bar. Today we're looking at the Synovia Round 2, a designer TKL that fuses early 2000s vibe with modern engineering precision. First announced in 2022, Synovia is making a return for a new 2025 group buy. More on that here in a bit. The board's milled from 6063 aluminum, loaded with brass and stainless components, and unbuilt it comes in at around 1.6 kilos. It's got a 7-degree typing angle and an effective key height of 22.2 millimeters, so right in that ergonomic sweet spot. The upcoming group buy runs from October 31st to November 30th, with fulfillment aimed at Q2 2026. Expect pricing around $475 to $500 USD for the full kit, top and bottom case, internal and external weights, plate, PCB, daughter board, feet, screws, microfiber bag, and a carrying case. Here's the thing, this run is not just about new buyers, it's also about reparation and redemption. If this batch meets its MOQ, the proceeds go toward every single refunding or fulfilling the long troubled round 1 orders. And that mess actually led to the birth of Control, a project management collective formed to rebuild accountability in the keyboard scene. The mind behind this board? Baion. Known for loud, unique designs like the Girin, the first Synovia run was self-managed and fell apart under manufacturing and financial issues, leaving backers stranded. Round 2 is their shot at closure, and this time, Control and Bowl Keyboards are handling everything. They've brought in Gondo to design a PCB, JST to unify daughter board, available in both solder and hot swap. That's the same F28X style compatibility you've probably heard about, which means easier future repairs and PCB swaps. But more importantly, the team is doing it by the book. Clear comms, transparent budgeting, real accountability. And if they hit MOQ, those round 1 customers finally get made whole. That's bigger than just a keyboard, it's community healing. The Synovia uses a grommet gasket mount. The plate floats on silicone grommets that isolate it from the case. You even get multiple durometer options so you can tweak how it feels and sounds. The fat end of each grommet faces the top case. That's the way the PCB assembly aligns with the case. Then there's the Baion Bolt system. These are angle screws that tuck in neatly into unused interior space, so no exterior screws at all. It's clean, it's clever, and if you're assembling one, a high-quality driver like Wera that can grab hold of even non-magnetic screws, so these screws don't drop into oblivion. Now a side note, designers, please make your screws magnetic. Not all of us can afford fancy Wera drivers or weekly Wagyu steak dinners. And for disclosure, Scoop Bar is not sponsored by Wera. And now back to the design. The machining is done on a 5-axis CNC, 6063 aluminum body, stainless through weight. Plate options include aluminum, stainless, polypropylene, and PEI. And compared to R1, the new run's internal cavity has been retuned. Bowl says they've moved from a bowl shape to something acoustically tighter. Design-wise, you'll recognize influences from Baion's bias keyboard, the same aggressive ledges and bezel ratios, but more aerodynamic. Typing feels soft and bouncy thanks to those silicone dampeners and that 7-degree slope. Now let's talk looks, because this board has curves everywhere. It's drenched in Y2K energy, so think demon scene visuals, drum and bass posters, frosted tips, and fisheye lenses. You either love it or call it too loud, and honestly, that's the whole point. Round 2 colorways are Mechameleon, a Cerakote top that shifts colors under light, silver bottom, raw stainless weight, Nostorama, which is full silver anodized, clean and sharp, Void, dark purple top with a silver base, Azura, rich blue top over silver, Half-Life, that orange gray combo that's a real throwback, Acero and empty, which is gray and black if you want something calmer. If you like Baion's bias, you'll see the DNA here. Synovia is the louder older sibling. Now the part everyone asks about. How does it sound? With a stainless steel plate and silicone dampeners, you get a clacky but cushioned sound. Controlled bounce without mush. Those grommet mounts keep it even across the board, and even the firmest grommets stay pretty comfy. The grommet also doubles as alignment pins, so make sure you have it in the right orientation. The target here is a poppy gasket mount signature, snappy but full. That new cavity tuning adds more depth and less hollowness. It's heavy enough to keep the tone stable but lively under the fingers. This is for enthusiasts chasing something that feels like an art piece. If you love expressive industrial design and care about both form and function, this one's for you. It's also a chance to right a past wrong. I, for one, will be buying one because this run means more than just the board itself. But yeah, it's pricey, it's loud, and the looks, it's divisive. If you're new to grommet assembly or prefer minimalist boards, it might test your patience. But for anyone who loves the bias or gearing or just wants that poppy tuned gasket feel, this board, in my opinion, achieved just that. The Synovia Round 2 is equal parts art and engineering. The Y2K attitude, the grommet gasket comfort, the hidden screw Baion Bolt system, and the sophistication of a proper premium kit. But beyond the specs, the board stands for redemption for those that are owed from the failed Round 1 group buy led by Baion. Now Bowl and Control are attempting to right the wrong with Round 2. It's proof that a hobby built on trust can course correct when things go horribly wrong. Control's involvement brings the professionalism the community's been asking for. So if you're looking for a bold conversational starter TKL and you're down to invest in a piece of keyboard history, Synovia Round 2 deserves a look. If you prefer something subtle or budget friendly, totally fair. this isn't the board. If you enjoy deep dives into keyboards that balances value and performance, hit that button and subscribe so you don't miss the next build. Drop your thoughts about that color shift Cerakoting and the Synovia below, especially if you're from round 1 era. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.